China is losing Chinese national. A lot of Chinese nationals coming over the border right now.
The Chinese are doing is sending in these sleeper cells so they can start creating havoc within the United States.
When we're talking about, back then people are immigrating here for opportunity. Now we've got immigration, and the Statue of Liberty welcomes immigrants, right? That's what this country was built on.
Yes,
My
we needed
ancestors,
people back then.
Yes.
We needed, because we were empty.
Right.
Australia has done it more recently, Canada, but basically what's happened is we were empty, we wanted people, and now we're not so empty.
We're not so empty, and if you look at the other superpowers and their demography, say Russia and China, right? Widely held as the two other superpowers. China's demography is declining rapidly, and their average age is increasing rapidly.
Their one-child rule is now come back to haunt them.
Their average
and India has more people than China does now.
China is losing Chinese national. A lot of Chinese nationals coming over the border right now.
Yes.
So as those superpowers lose people and we gain people, there are people who would say, listen, this immigration thing isn't as bad as all these politicians on either side want to make it seem or not, because you cannot dominate if you don't have a growing population. And our population grows not because American citizens are procreating at a greater rate than ever, but because of our loose immigration laws.
The demographics are changing, and what they call white Russians are not procreating, and that's been going on for 50 years. They've been worried about that. I think the Chinese are, if they haven't already, they're going to repeal their law about only having one child.
I think they already have, but it's too late. Like, if they went to war right now, like I'm talking man on man, which if you had a global war right now, it would not necessarily be meeting on the battlefield.
Well, the problem with
face-to-face.
with infantry is you have to have proximity.
Yeah.
So nobody can get to the United States with their troops. You can send missiles in and cause damage, but you can't then follow up with an occupation unless you can get a lot of soldiers. But there's speculation that what the Chinese are doing is sending in these sleeper cells so they can start creating havoc within the United States, which, when combined with all the other things like supply chain disruptions, defund the police, and all the other problems, increased crime, looks like we're coming apart at the seams. That may be this asymmetric warfare, basically.
Hey, what's up? Thanks for checking out my videos here on the JESS Marshall YouTube channel. Be sure to subscribe for sure. Hit that bell. Press that button to watch the next video. If you got a question you have about any of the topics I bring up in the videos, drop a question below, and we'll be sure to get an answer back to you ASAP. See you on the next one.